The truth springs from arguments amongst friends. A purpose, an intention, a design, strikes everywhere, even the careless, the most stupid thinker. But the life of a man is of no greater importance to the universe than that of an oyster. Reading and sauntering and lounging and dosing, which I call thinking, is my supreme happiness. A propensity to hope and joy is real riches, one to fear and sorrow, real poverty. Let these generous sentiments be supposed ever so weak, let them be insufficient to move even a hand or finger of our body. Character is the result of a system of stereotyped principles. The heights of popularity and patriotism are still the beaten road to power and tyranny. When we reflect on the shortness and uncertainty of life, how despicable seem all our pursuits of happiness. Disbelief in futurity loosens in a great measure the ties of morality, and may be for that reason pernicious to the peace of civil society. When the critic has no delicacy, he judges without any distinction, and is only affected by the grosser and more palpable qualities of the object. It is to restrain others' selfishness that men distinguish between their own goods and those of others. To consider the matter aright, reason is nothing but a wonderful and unintelligible instinct in our souls, which carries us along a certain train of ideas, and endows them with particular qualities. Abstract relations of ideas are the object of curiosity, not of volition. All the philosophy in the world, and all the religion, which is nothing but a species of philosophy, will never be able to carry us beyond the usual course of experience. Nothing is more surprising than the easiness with which the many are governed by the few. There is no such thing as freedom of choice unless there is freedom to refuse. It is seldom that liberty of any kind is lost all at once. How could politics be a science if laws and forms of government had not a uniform influence upon society? The richest genius, like the most fertile soil, when uncultivated, shoots up into the rankest weeds. Never literary attempt was more unfortunate than my treatise of human nature. It fell dead-born from the press. Beauty is no quality in things themselves. It exists merely in the mind which contemplates them. Each mind perceives a different beauty. It's when we start working together that the real healing takes place. It's when we start spilling our sweat and not our blood. It is possible for the same thing both to be and not to be. It is, therefore, a just political maxim that every man must be supposed a knave. The great end of all human industry is the attainment of happiness. Avarice, or the desire of gain, is a universal passion which operates at all times, at all places, and upon all persons. But such is the nature of the human mind, that it always lays hold on every mind that approaches it. What a peculiar privilege has this little agitation of the brain, which we call thought. Be a philosopher, but amidst all your philosophy, be still a man. Hypothetical liberty is allowed to everyone who is not a prisoner and in chains. Superstition is an enemy to civil liberty. He is happy whose circumstances suit his temper, but he is more excellent who can suit his temper to any circumstances. To philosopher and historian, the madness and imbecile wickedness of mankind ought to appear ordinary events. A wise man proportions his belief to the evidence.